Hello everybody, and welcome back to the archive. I know, couple minutes late, but we're still here. And happy holidays, everybody. Now, tonight's not going to be a particularly long stream. I just wanted to get in a Final Fantasy XIV stream this week, with the holidays and all that. Same for next week. Depending on the scheduling of certain things, will depend on, how long I go or how certain things fall. I know I'm off for the second half of next week, so I will be getting in a couple of extra streams, hopefully, fingers crossed, and a couple longer ones. But for today, we're just doing a very, very simple, very, short 2-hour-ish stream. Playing some Final Fantasy XIV as per normal. Not doing the main story quest. We're just gonna have a nice, relaxing evening in the game, and we are going to do just a couple random one-off shit. The first thing is we're gonna do the seasonal quest. After all, it is Christmas Eve, might as well do the Christmas-themed seasonal quest. I meant to do it a few days ago, but I never got the chance, so I figured now would be a good time. In addition, let's see if I can bring this up. We are going to be finally finishing up the Black Mage job quest chain for Stormblood. I'm almost done with it. We're just going to be finishing that up real fast. I'm sure there's only like 2 or 3 more quests, and we're already a majority of the way through on natural selection. So we'll get that out of the way. And then, where is it? Nope, that's not it. Where is it? Fuck. I don't know where it is. Should be a green quest or a blue quest. Shit. What I was going to say is we're going to do just, to kill some time and to have a decent, more upbeat sort of Christmas Eve stream. We are going to be doing some of the Hildebrand quest line, which I started. But apparently I didn't pick up the most recent quest, so I have to look that up. Quests... A Realm Reborn. Okay, Hildebrand Adventures. We are going to... I think we finished The Rise and Fall of Gentlemen, because I don't see it on my list. So, back in the Saddles, the next one. Which we get in Southern Thanalan. Alright. So, Southern Thanalan. Alright. We'll pick that up after we finish the seasonal quest, which starts in... That's not my correct link. Where is it? Shit. Knowing seasonal events and all of the ones I did like Easter, I've done Halloween. It probably starts in New Gridania. So we'll head over to New Gridania to pick that up, assuming it's there and I'm not completely incorrect about that. Okay. Gridania. What am I doing? There's an easier way to do this. I act like... Sometimes I poke around the menus like I've never fucking played the game before. Like, I haven't fucking just... How much time do I have in this game at this point? I mean, the last time I checked, which was several months ago, was like 13 days or something fucking crazy. So, I don't know. I guess I could check. Yeah, maybe at the end of the stream we'll check. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of relax, take a load off, It's the holidays, and I had to work today, and I gotta work tomorrow, which is really fucking annoying, but, what can you do? Ethernet, we want to go to Mikado's amphitheater. I don't know what this fucking quest is gonna be. It's probably gonna be some, like, real generic Christmas type shit. Which is fine. I don't care that much. You know, it's just a slight little diversion. As much as I'd love to do the MSQ today, I just need something to, you know, something a little bit more uplifting, you know, something a little bit more, you know, normal out of the depressing shit that Stormblood has been so far. There's been some good moments, but goddamn. Reach for the stalls. Oh, greetings, adventurer, and happy Starlight. I am Garanjay, Starlight Celebrant. And you are the Warrior of Light, you say? A pleasure to make your acquaintance. If this is your first time attending the festivities, I would like to personally guide you on your way. But I'm afraid I am rather overwhelmed with preparations at the moment. You see, this year we are hosting a new attraction in the form of a market called the Starlight Stalls. To that end, we have secured this kind cooperation of merchants and artisans across Gridania, who will sell unique Starlight-themed wares. The lights of the stalls are arranged to call to mind the stars above, and we are confident that grown-ups will enjoy the market as much as the younglings. Or at least we would be if we could finish setting up the stalls. The work doesn't seem to be progressing, and we're unable to open the market as scheduled. Say, if you weren't otherwise occupied, might you be willing to assist me? I've a mind to investigate the reason for the delay, and I could use an extra pair of legs on the ground. Thank you so much. Without further ado, meet me at the market outside the city. The guide yonder will show you there. The fucking Ellison guy with the fucking fake beard. Holy fuck, he looks so dumb. Give me a moment. I just realized that my chat window in OBS is broken. I want to make sure that's actually functional. Alright, hey guy. You taking us on a trip? I understand you are assisting Miss Garanjay. If you would please follow me, I will show you to the market. Sure. We could have walked there. You know, I think we did that for the Halloween one and had like dialogue and shit, but if you want to teleport us, that's fine, I guess. Yes. Oh. Where the This is like a complete... No wonder we didn't walk here. This is like a completely different area. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Here it is. The Starlight Stalls. As you can see, there are workers in the midst of preparation. Let us each speak to a number of them and learn what troubles they might be experiencing. I mean, it's a nice place, but, very big. Much bigger than I expected. Lending a hand, are ya? Much obliged. This year, most of us celebrants are here helping the stall holders set things up. That's because it don't do for them to close up their actual shops. They're spreading themselves thin for our sake, so it's only fair we give them as much support as we can. Even so, the work's taking a toll on everyone. We celebrants would do more, but we can't exactly push things along by ourselves. I mean, that's fair. You're just volunteers. I hope you get some payment out of the work you're doing, but something tells me you may not be so lucky here. You're with the celebrants? Our apologies. We'll be ready soon. It's just, we're not accustomed to running an open-air stall, much less when it's so cold. Yeah, that would make sense. It is snowing. It is snowing. I didn't realize it snowed in Gridania, but I guess that does kind of make sense. Although with the marshes and the swamps of the area, it doesn't, you know, I didn't think it would be common. We're almost done with our preparation. Just discussing how to bring in our wares now. But it's so cold and I'm so tired. I just want to curl up and sleep. Yeah, I feel that. If only I could be so lucky. Well, we'll be on our way. Need to keep at it if we want to finish up. If only I could be so lucky as to be able to sleep. But 'tis the season for working afternoons and nights. I get to fucking stay up and have to so I can get enough sleep for tomorrow's afternoon shift. You've spoken with some workers? Splendid. So what were you able to learn? I see. Though everyone is trying their best, having to run their own shops at the same time has left them exhausted, and the cold only compounds matters. We should do something to revive them and ward off the chill, but what would be the best way? Gonna hand out hot drinks. You know, hot chocolate. I don't know if hot chocolate exists in this universe, but something similar. Although, honestly, they're just being kind of cowards, you know. I'm not exactly dressed for the cold either here. But I'm suffering through it, alright? I've been in much worse climates, dressed similarly, alright? I mean, if Alphino can survive as long as he did in fucking Ishgard with his original outfit, I'm sure they can handle it. But yes, I guess it would be nice of us to go out and hand out hot chocolate. A splendid idea. That's bound to lift everyone's spirits. Excuse us. Oh, it's these two kids. Hello, Miss Garanjay. Hello, Miss Adventurer. My name is Saline, and my friend here is Tenny. The Starlight Celebration is our favorite time of year. The Saint of Nymea brings us presents. The city is adorned with beautiful decorations, and even the grown-ups look like they're having fun. But this year the grown-ups are really busy and aren't having any fun at all. When we noticed this, the two of us talked for a bit, and we decided, what, are you going to help out? We'd like to become little helpers and help them. Oh, my, what kind souls you are. 'Tis the very spirit of the Starlight Celebration, and we would be most grateful for your aid. If you are willing, could you tend to the task of reviving the weary workers with our two little helpers? Splendid. Please source something sustainably revitalizing here in Gridania and see it distributed. We celebrants will naturally bear the cost. In the meantime, I shall return to the amphitheater and apprise my fellow celebrants of the situation. If you have any problems, do not hesitate to let me know. Hooray! We get to help Miss Garanjay. Garanjay? I'm not entirely sure. Saline and I will do our best. Ooh, what do we got? A tabletop item. Oh, for like housing. Too bad I'm poor and can't afford housing. Ooh, and some barding though. Barding's always cool. I don't really use the chocobo that much, but, you know, the extra barding's always dope. If truth be told, we were eavesdropping when Miss Garanjay said you first asked you for help. We really wanted to become helpers, you see. So we already knew that the grown-ups were cold and tired, and we know just the thing for it. That's right, a hot and sweet drink, just like you suggested. It warms me up from my tummy to my fingertips. God, I should have expected a lot. God damn it. Fucking saying tummy as a... I don't know. I don't know why I'm so like, that makes me embarrassed to say childish things like tummy. But it does. I don't know why. But, fuck it. It's Christmas season. Might as well embrace it, right? You know? Christmas cheer and all that shit. Anyway, that's how I get through winters in Gridania, even though I'm from Ul'dah. Yeah, I could tell that your just style of dress isn't very Gridanian. Of course, I guess that's not necessarily saying much. Given that I don't dress exactly Ul'dan either. So come on, let's head to the Caroline Canopy and ask Mione about a drink. We're gonna need a lot of drinks. Like, you do realize there's, like, a bunch of people here, right? Like, this isn't... Oh. Shit. Probably should have, Oh, it's right here. I don't need a fast travel there. I can just walk. I don't have a ton of time. And, you know, walking there would kind of make it even less, but, you know... Tonight was supposed to be relaxing, so we'll just take a stroll, you know? You know, it's getting close to my, that's essential oil. We're actually getting close to my 1-year anniversary of starting this game. I started it in January of next year, or not next year. I've been playing it since the I started it in January this year. And the fact that it's almost been a full year of just playing on stream and doing random shit off stream with levels and shit. And I'm not even fucking, Am I going the right way? I am, yep. Down there. And the fact that I'm only, like, a portion of the way through Stormblood, and we've still got 3 expansions to go, and God knows I have a lot of side content to do. I still have barely touched crafting and gathering jobs, you know. I've barely touched several jobs. I think I've at least put a little bit of playtime into most of them. Outside of, clearly, Archer, Blue Mage, and Pugilist, but, you know, most of them I've at least put a little time in, if nothing else in, like, Palace of the Dead to just experiment. There you are, miss. Soline went on in even though our parents said children shouldn't go to the Caroline Canopy alone. Why not? I know it's like an Adventurers Guild inn, but it's not, we're, like, in the dead center of... Well, I guess not really the dead center. The dead center of Gridania is, like, right over there. I'm sure it'll be fine. I decided to wait for you so I don't get in trouble. Young Soline has explained everything. You wish to serve drinks to the folks setting up the Starlight stalls, yes? The Canopy will have a stall too, but we've managed to finish our own preparations, so we'd be more than happy to assist. Wait a moment. I've prepared a cask of mulled punch, full of fruit and laced with spices. It'll fix the cold and weary right up. So, do we all just, like, take one sip and, like, pass it around? Or, like, you got more cups? Or maybe a bowl for the punch? No? Okay. To mark the season, the Canopy was actually planning to offer a selection of hot beverages in these special mugs. We'd appreciate it if you could use them to distribute the punch. It'd be excellent promotion for our establishment. Oh, I see. That's just like a test mug. Okay, that makes more sense than just having one mug for the entire group. The cask is too heavy for the little ones, but it shouldn't be a problem for strapping adventurers such as yourself, yes? Oh god. This game's gonna make me say ho 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 out loud in the voice. Ho ho ho. That was fucking terrible. God damn it, I ruined it. To you who toil to make this Starlight celebration wonderful, I would present a gift. Do I know you? I have a feeling I'm supposed to know you from somewhere. You look familiar. Don't you work at... Aren't you from, like, the casino place thing? Aren't you that guy? Am I mistaken? I don't fucking remember. There's so many NPCs floating around my head that I just can't keep track of them half the time. I chanced to be passing by when I heard your conversation. I bid you follow me, my hard-working little helpers. Oh, it's adorable. A Starlight Chocobo. And it's got a basket and a cask. 'Tis an excellent idea indeed to provide mulled punch to the cold and weary workers at the Starlight stalls. To help you with your task, I took the liberty of borrowing a chocobo from the stables and attired the fellow in a manner befitting the occasion. So go forth, little helpers, and together restore warmth and cheer to those in need. My, what a spirited pair you are. If you would come with me, I shall see that you look the part as well. I'll load the chocobo up and have someone take it to the market. Feel free to go on ahead. God, it's so adorable. I love chocobo. Alright. Oh, I gotta teleport there every time? Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Let me just go there. Nope, missed the gate. Little Santa outfits, huh? The Saint is amazing. Before we knew what was happening, he had already measured us and crafted our garments. A person from the Carline Canopy also brought the chocobo, so everything is set. Right, let's split up and hand out the punch while it's still hot. We've already filled some mugs to take around, so we'll leave the chocobo to you. We'll meet up again when we're finished. Alright, you little adorable little chocobo. Alright, you just following me? Alright, let's go. I thought went back to town. Is everything alright? What do you know? Mulled punch. We appreciate you looking out for us celebrants, too. No problem. Kinda seems like it's beneath me to go around delivering punch when, you know, literally saved the world a couple times, but, you know, it saved Eorzea a couple times specifically. But, you know, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. 'Tis the season and all that. What's that? The celebrants are handing out hot drinks. so blissfully warm. My fingers had frozen up, but I'm already starting to feel them again, thank you. I thought I saw a pair of children handing out something. You're with them, are you? Oh, mulled punch. This is just what we needed to see us through our preparation. We'll enjoy it together, thank you. You're with the children, are you? The spices in the drink ought to wake us up. Thank you. There you are. Thank you for your help. You too, big fella. We saw you working hard taking the cask around. Must be much lighter now. We've just finished handing out the punch ourselves. Everyone was really happy. They all say they're just about done setting up, which means the Starlight stalls can finally open. Miss Garangie will be pleased to see how well things are coming along. Could you go to the amphitheater and fetch her? Yeah, I guess I can do that. And again, we'll walk. I see no reason to rush on tonight's relaxing day. Bring in that Christmas spirit and all that. Or Starlight celebration, whatever it's called in this universe. Nope. Here we go. Hey, Oh, it's you. I've assigned celebrants to assist the stall holders in transporting wares. That should help to ease their burdens. Now then, how are you and the children faring in your efforts? Surprisingly well. The mulled punch worked wonders, and everyone has just about finished setting up. Marvelous! I shall head to the venue at once. Oh, wow. It actually came together pretty well. Oh, what a relief that the market has opened as planned. And by all accounts, it is no small part thanks to the mulled punch you served. I'm truly grateful to all of you. I think the fellow is saying, "You're welcome." For your hard work, my feathered friend, you can expect a special delivery of Gishel greens to the stables. Helping out was lots of fun. I hope we can do it again. Absolutely. But for now, you may leave the rest to us celebrants. We'll make certain that everything runs smoothly, so run along and enjoy the festival that you helped make possible. We will, but first things first, you've been working very hard too, Miss Garangie. You deserve a break yourself. That's right. So let's also have some mulled punch together while it's still nice and warm. Goddamn Christmas cheer. So happy. Can't believe I have to work tomorrow instead of actually enjoying it myself. Yeah, well, there's always time for that tomorrow night. I guess I do get out of work a little earlier than usual. So there's something at least. I'd be delighted. Maybe I'm just being too much of a hard-ass. I guess this time of year is for more happiness and celebration and all that. Allow me to thank you again. It's because of your kind assistance that we're now able to hold the market. By the by, after Saline and Tenny went off, I went to return our trusty Chocobo assistant to the stables. When I removed its barding, a note came tumbling out. That fucking, I assume that's a machinist, looks so fucking cool over there, holy shit. It read, "To our not-so-little helper, who helped little ones do big things, I present this gift of my own crafting. It seems clear that the saint intended for you to have the barding, so do take it with you. You've more than earned it. Now then, you are doubtless keen to explore the stalls, so I won't keep you any longer. While the celebrations continue, the guide will show you here whenever you like. So please, enjoy yourself to the fullest." No more quests? I knew there were a little bit more rewards to this, so maybe I gotta buy them from somewhere? Food... flowers... You could have sworn there was like, oh, here we go. Starlight Supplier. Buy the orchestration, the advertisement. I know I can't technically use some of this stuff because they are house items and I don't have a house yet, but you know, I'll get one eventually. Hopefully. If I stop spending all my money on teleportation and fucking shit for relic weapons and all that. Alright, anyway, what was the next thing on my agenda? Oh, right. I have a fucking meteor to blast out of the sky. I fucking started this quest like 2-3 months ago and haven't been able to finish it because I hadn't started Stormblood at the time. So let's actually go and finish this quest chain. God, I'm gonna be so fucking rusty on Black Mage, holy shit. I've been playing so much Ninja and fucking, the Warrior and Reaper doing Palace of the Dead shit. How interesting. While Mark has devolved into a vermin-infested bog, Garabania is, if anything, looking more lively than I remember it. Not that that's saying much, of course. But look at me getting all nostalgic for no reason. After all, my body has long since returned to the dust, and soon even my memory will fade. But before that, we have a job to do, don't we? I can sense no unusual etheric presence here, so let us venture a bit further into the field. Come along now. I can do this. Still can't fly. Haven't gotten around to that portion of the map to unlock the last of the Aethernet shards, and there are probably a couple more shards, there are a couple more things that I need to pick up via quest. Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm pretty sure I can just tank that. Okay, maybe I am not as rusty at this as I thought I was. Granted, at least during these earlier, like, mid-levels, my rotation's not that difficult to use. It's just fire, then ice, and then big burst damages when I have the opportunity. Did you come upon any wood golems? As you can see, these two had the misfortune of coming upon little old me. But that is not all I saw. Yes, it was a most remarkable and most horrifying sight. After I delivered a mortal wound to one of the creatures, I saw it extend a gnarled limb, and with the last ounce of its strength, try to rip the soul stone from its cohort's chest. Yes, it would seem these feral golems have no qualms about cannibalizing each other, which has led me to quite a frightening conclusion. Oh, father, whatever could that four-eyed fool want at a time like this? Yes, if you have something to report, make it quick. What? Yes, it would be wise for you to make a discreet retreat. We will do the same. I would reevaluate our opinions in light of these most troubling developments. Very well, I shall join you at the observatorium shortly. Do gather all the information you can from your colleagues before I arrive. Gods be good that hero's actually proven himself useful. It would seem he came upon a most startling scene in the hinterlands, a mass influx of golems of all shapes and sizes, as if summoned from all reaches of the realm by some unholy force. I have my own theory as to what this means, but I require more knowledge before plotting our next step. One thing I can say is that we should immediately begin preparing for the worst. In any event, we must move, and quickly. You return to Burgundy Falls and apprise the beastmen of where we stand. I shall go... Damn, hiccups. I shall go on ahead to the observatorium and see what knowledge the astrologians have gleaned, and join you as soon as I am able. Okay. Although these Aetheryte tickets are saving me a little bit of money. I bought like that like adventure bundle that they were selling on Mog Station. You know, it had like a Fantasia and an emote and 99 Aetheryte tickets. Yeah, it was like $10. I figured a Fantasia is worth generally $10, so getting a Fantasia and all the extra stuff is totally worth it. Granted, I don't know when I'll use the Fantasia next. I quite like the way I look right now. But, you know, you never know. I thought I liked the way I looked before the Dawntrail visual update, and that's why I changed everything. Granted, I don't think we're going to get a major graphics overhaul again anytime soon, but, you know, maybe I'll just get tired of looking at the same model over and over and over again. Friends, comrades, brothers and sisters of the Black, we stand at the brink of a disaster most dire. Even as we speak, our foe grows in number. Beings of sentient stone and wood gather, summoned by an unknown force, and united with a common purpose. A purpose beyond our understanding. Beyond your understanding, perhaps, but not mine. The golems make for some all. In Garabania, I witnessed a most unsettling sight. A golem, with an almost animal fury, tearing into its cohort's chest. Disturbing as it was all too clear what I was witnessing. The creature sought a stronger soulstone, that it might augment its strength and prolong its own existence. But the power the creatures seek is not limited to that which they can harvest from their own kind. No, they are forever in search of a more potent etheric source, and they have finally found one. The astrologians at the observatorium have confirmed my worst fears. The baleful star of our past slowly but inexorably changes course, bringing it closer and closer to this star. It is as Lady Shitoto says. The golems call out to it, beckoning it ever closer. According to the latest calculations, any further adjustments to its path, and it is all but certain to strike Eorzea head-on. The baleful creatures would climb the highest peak in the land and summon their mother stone to bring disaster to our realm. Inconceivable. And yet it is just so, my friend. Unless we destroy the lot of them, a collision is all but inevitable. And yet there are simply too many. Even if we could thin their ranks, they would regrow themselves and regroup in no time. So we are done for? Doomed? Defeated? Done for? Do not give up hope, my frantic friend. Or do you forget that the most brilliant mind to ever walk the face of Eorzea stands with you? Allow me to propose a foolproof plan. We do absolutely nothing at all. For now, that is. We know that the golems are feeding on each other in the pursuit of greater and greater power. So why not sit back and let this process of a natural selection take its course, till we are left but with a single foe? Out of her mind, Shitoto is. Were that to happen, a creature of untold power and prescience that golem would be. Quite so. It would be the mother of all automata, the golem equivalent of yours truly, if you will, and by definition one of the most formidable foes our realm has seen. Fortunately, I do believe there is one among us who might stand half a chance against such a monstrosity. Lady Shitoto insists that you hold... Nay, you are the key to this entire operation. I am not inclined to doubt her, but I would hear it from your own lips. Can you say with all certainty that you would emerge victorious over this hypothetical golem of mythical proportions? Oh, yeah. No fucking shot. That thing kicks my ass. I got this. It's fine. Like, it can't be stronger than the Ultima weapon. Wait a second, wasn't the Ultima weapon a golem? Couldn't they? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Thank you, my friend. Your courage inspires me. Pray let me offer my strength, that together we may secure the future for our realm. I doubt we'll have much need of your services, but do feel free to tag along. It would be my honor, and with that I should take my leave. I must warn the people of nearby settlements to keep a wide berth of the Great Peak. Mayhap I will even have occasion to smash a golem or two on my journey. Isn't that kind of defeating the point? Color me impressed. Your friends are proving more reliable by the minute. And with that, I should return to the Sacrarian, for my grip on consciousness grows more tenuous by the moment. Pray return when you can, and speak with Lili upon her awakening. Miners Guild. I really thought that was like an Aqua from Kingdom Hearts thing, and I was like, what the? How did they do that so well? It's kinda close, but not really. It is really cool seeing a bunch of, like, the glamours that people come up with, though. Like, I always like to keep my eye out, because some of them look really fucking cool. Or, like, some cosplay ones that people do. Holy shit. Ah, I've called out to Shitoto, but to no avail. I doubt she is deep in slumber. I no doubt she is deep in slumber, gathering her strength for the battle to come. She did, however, leave a message for you. Slack not in your training, my puppet of destruction, for your powers will be tested as never before. That is not ominous in the least, now is it? In any event, I trust you will be up to the task. Ooh, foul. Deals unaspected damage to the target and all enemies nearby with a potency of 600. Oh, this is when I get Polyglot. Okay. And I get some new Black Mage digs. Fucking hell yeah, let's go. I trust you have prepared yourself well. Our foe musters at Annex Shrine. The hour of our final confrontation is nigh. The hero and our beastmen friends are en route to the Forelands as we speak, and I would join them with all haste. Come as soon as you are able. Shitoto will be awaiting your arrival. So the dragons are just chill with this, just okay, or do they just recognize that we're just better than them? We could just kick their ass, you know? They just sense that inherently, or... Why, thank you so very much, Lili. What with my own corporeal form having long since faded to dust, it is an honor and a pleasure to see my legacy carried on by women, men, and beastmen after my own... What, was I just speaking out loud? You can stop gawking any time now. Or have you forgotten that we have an army of power-hungry golems bent on destroying our realm to dispose of? Fortunately, I've already formulated the perfect plan of attack. You three will see to the stragglers still attempting to scale the mountain. I trust you can handle that much? The hearer, the warrior of light, and myself will scale the summit where the oversized augmented agglomeration of golems surely await us. If I may be so bold, Lady Shitoto, I would proffer a small amendment to this plan. Samal, as you surely know, is a holy place to all the dragons who call this land home. I am ill-inclined to wage battle without first obtaining their blessing. The Elder Seedseer has told me that she has a friend among their kind. Mayhap it would be best if she sought the counsel of this Vidofnir before we proceed. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's hardly the worst idea I've heard today. After all, it could hardly hurt to add another powerful ally to our ranks. What are we waiting for then? Lead the way. Hey, Vidofnir. I need to crush a giant fucking rock guy that's kind of gonna summon a meteor down upon your sacred land. You cool if I march in? Like, is that cool? Hey, guy. You're not solid. Okay. Is there a way to get in from this side? Yes, there is. I just didn't want to climb the stairs. It probably takes longer this way, but, you know. An unholy menace doth gather in our midst, threatening to summon doom from the heavens down upon this realm. Such is thy plight. I, too, did sense the presence of an intruder in our sacred home. At first I was content to observe, but the danger hath grown too great. Warrior of warriors, if thou and thine would take up arms against our common foe, thou dost have my blessing. Well, that's a ringing endorsement if I've ever heard one. Hera, send word to our beastmen friends. We commence the operation at once. There's no time to lose. Let's make for the summit and dispose of the abomination that awaits us before the comet gets too close for comfort. Let's do this. I have complete faith in myself. It's just a big fucking guy. I mean, I've killed big fucking guys before. I was kind of expecting a little bigger. Understood. Pray leave the rest to us. Lady Shatoto, my colleague from the observatorium, has confirmed your suspicions. On its current path, the falling star will sail wide of us, if by the slimmest of margin, and yet that path shifts with every second, bringing us slowly but inexorably to the brink of calamity. Maybe we should stop talking and get to fighting then. Call it a hunch, but I do believe this imposing fellow might be responsible. Well, I'm glad to see that the obvious hasn't escaped you. At any rate, our task is clear. We only need to reduce him to dust before he can summon his dear mother any closer. Let's blow it the fuck up. Well, are you ready to stand alongside the greatest mage to ever live in a battle for the very future of your world? Look sharp. This is our time to shine. My staff glows brighter than yours. Do that. Hold on, did I just cast... Ow. That's not very nice. Hey, you guys want to fucking move? You're really bad at this whole dodging thing, huh? Focus on me. Oh, hi. That's not very cool of you. Triple cast. Hit that. Mana ward. I'm gonna get hit by that. Ow. Nella, please. Please. Thank you. Go burn. Go shock to death or something, please. What am I doing? I can just do this. I didn't mean to do that. Transpose again. Fucking accidental transpose. I am a little bit rusty. I need to pop another fire in order to gain stacks. I'm gonna get hit. No, I didn't. Swift cast that. Okay, that's fine. This time I'm gonna kill this thing before it gets to spawn another thing. Triple cast. I should have just enough time to pop this fire one. That's not very nice of you. I meant to do that on fucking break. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna pop this to get more. Oh, fuck. I should just be able to eat that damage. Yeah, it's not too bad. This is starting to get a little overwhelming here, guys. Shit. Should probably just try to focus on bursting this thing down at this rate. Hey, guys, you want to heal me a little bit? I will gladly keep kiting these guys for as long as it takes for you guys to actually give me fucking healing. Should be enough time. Keep proccing that thunder. Oh, I got triple cast. It's over. I might get hit by it. Fuck. God damn it. Whoa, I didn't want to do very easy. Fuck that. Are you fucking kidding? Also, god damn it. I got it down to 2.5. No. Alright. I didn't mean to do it on very easy, but... Could I... Honestly, I feel like I kind of got a little cheated out of the last one, so you know what? game wants me to do it on very easy, I'll just suck it up and feel the shame of having completed it on very easy. I don't feel good about it, but I'll do it. I still don't feel good about this, because this is way easier. But it's too late now. I'll just eat that. Okay, can't eat it twice. Nope, not even allowed to get over there. Alright, I do not feel good about having done that on the easier difficulty, but I want to make it very clear I did not do it intentionally. Victory is ours. I only pray it does not come too late. Perhaps if you had some black magic in your repertoire, but it is no matter. I have the utmost faith that our efforts were not in vain. That light, the 12 have mercy. It was just unnecessary panic. Shrugs. Alright, here it comes, and there it goes. And with that, my friends, I do believe we've been spared a most crushing fate. Stand tall. You and I just saved the world. And I suppose I should thank you as well, hero, for doing a most remarkable job of not mucking everything up. And with that, I believe my work here is done. While I'd love nothing more than to stay and savor our victory a little longer, all good things must come to an end. Don't look so all sad now. With such promising protégés to carry on my legacy, I can go to rest knowing I did not mother the art of destruction in vain. You have seen our art wielded for the greatest of good and the worst of evil. Having witnessed firsthand your prowess and sheer strength of your resolve, I gladly leave the future of our art in your hands. Walk the path well. That millennia from now, when we have long since faded to a dim memory, those who follow in our footsteps may yet wield their prodigious powers against any who would bring harm to our fair realm. Ah, fuck, you flashed me. God damn it. Ow. Fuck, my eyes. God damn it. Be proud. Having shared a mind with Mistress Shitoto all this time, I can assure you that effusive praise does not come easily to her lips. I can still scarcely believe she did me the honor of choosing my body as a vessel. Before meeting her in the flesh, in a manner of speaking, I had assumed Death's handmaiden was little more than a witch obsessed with fire and destruction. It would seem my impression may have been an error. May have been? Does your prudish, pig-headed prejudice know no end? As charming as ever, I see. I dare say you could learn a thing or two from your esteemed forebearer on how to treat a gentleman. Is that so? If you happen to see any gentlemen around these parts, do let me know. Damn. At any rate, we are done here. Let us leave this uncultured boor here to reflect for a bit on how to treat a lady. Oh, Kazakh down there. It's probably just faster to do this the old-fashioned way. Hey, Kazakh, what's up, my guy? How's it going? Many golems did come to scale the peak, but they come no more, laid low by our magics. The heavens, too, are calm. I trust your battle with the great beast ended in victory. Just so, my friend. Not to boast, but even Lady Shitoto was most impressed with our efforts. Is that not so? 3 cheers for Shitoto. 3 cheers for the warrior of light. 3 cheers for the art of destruction. Huzzah! 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 Far be it from me to rain on your parade, but let us not forget that the healer in your ranks played at least a small part in your victory. A happy day this is. Fly home to share the joy with his brothers and sisters, Dozol with. You will visit Dozol again to share magical learnings, yes? Till then, friend. I, too, must take my leave, but know that even when we are apart, we always stand as one. Till next we meet, my friend. I, too, must return to Gridania to deliver my official report. I suppose this is farewell, at least for now. Well, don't let us keep you. Though, I was wondering if I might express my gratitude to your colleagues at the Observatorium. Perhaps, on behalf of Mistress Shitoto, that is. And leave that to me. I fear not all of my friends are so open-minded. If they were to learn that I had allied myself with beastmen, practitioners of the dark arts, there is no telling what sort of twisted rumors might spread. Fear not, Lili. You have my word as that as hearer and healer, I will do aught I can to work toward a day when you and your fellows can stand proud and receive credit for all the good you have done. I could not bear to say this in his presence, but our hero friend has come quite far, wouldn't you say? I, too, would do everything in my power to make that day a reality. And with that, I believe our job here is done. Shall we return to the sacrarium? Well, I was expecting this set of quests to take me a little bit longer than it has, but that is why I planned on doing the Hildebrand stuff as well, to sort of fill out. I didn't want to only do like an hour, I didn't want to risk only having like an hour of content here. Granted, I know 2 hours isn't very much either, but it's Christmas Eve. And it's snowing. Welcome back. Once again, I must express my gratitude for all you have done, as well as my profound respect. You have mastered our art to a degree that few of us ever attain. While it's not like me to dwell on such matters, I was just reflecting on the hearer's words. Once again, the truth of the battle we wage will never be known to those we fought to save. Needless to say, we do not do what we do for accolades or glory. We do it because it must be done, and to sate our own intellectual curiosity, and yet it does not sit well with me. No, I cannot just turn a blind eye while the deeds of my friends and mentors are swallowed by history, never again to see the light. When the day will come that we can emerge from the shadows, I cannot say. But for that day, and for all the eyes of all who would follow in our footsteps, I would put all I have seen to paper, just as Master Chuchuruku once did. All we have learned of our realm, and the arcane, of course. But that is not all. I would write of the bravery of our Beastmen friends, of a stubborn and self-important hero who, against all odds, proved himself a friend. Most of all, I would write of the illustrious founder of our glorious art, and the adventurer who she would personally entrust with carrying on her legacy. Why, I dare say the chapter will write itself. Foul. Yep, that's not happening for a while. Beckon back. Alright, so with that and a new thing added to our hotbar, we have a coffer to eat. 7th Hell attire. Oh my god, that hat looks fucking ridiculous. And this entire outfit looks fucking ridiculous. The cane is cool, though. I like the cane. I can't tell if that's part of the hat or part of the cane. I think it's part of the cane, yeah. That's a cool looking cane. God, I look fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna have to glamour this up at some point. Oh, it even lights up. Oh, so cute. Alright. But, regardless, back to Ninja. Because we have quests to do. So, if I remember correctly, we need to go to Southern Thanalan. My guess would be somewhere around here. Yep, back in the saddle. For more of this interesting quest line, I've only done the first job of this quest, or the first quest of this chain, and it's already something. Alright, over here. That's where I left this set of quests at. Verily, it could not be naught else. Somewhere nearby dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat, and... Aha! The Sagoli Desert. I bet it on my life. Which means Ul'dah is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of iniquity could be so violently trigger my keen investigator's sense. Fear not, law-abiding citizens. Inspector Hildebrand shall soon deliver you from evil. Hey, Nashu. Which way did he go? Did you see... Oh, dear, I've got to find him. And change my outfit, too. Beg your pardon? You wish to question me as to the whereabouts of that deviant running about town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Mithril Eye? I do not consort with perverts. Yeah, I guess that's a fair assertion. He didn't really, He's still in the torn clothes, isn't he? What? You're looking for a half-naked Highlander who likes to catch criminals? I think I'd remember a thing like that. If you do manage to find this inspector friend of yours, tell him to do something about that goddamn duelist. My mate's pa's cousin's kid's best friend lost his blade the other day to that bastard. Huh? Sorry, lass, but if it's information you want, you'd be best served by going to Women. The only rumors I've heard about are those about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist, or so I hear, but when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well... I see. Interesting. I am sensing a pattern. My investigative brain has started to tingle. Hey, Wymond. Or Wymond. However the fuck you pronounce your name. I can't take it you dealt with that zombie problem, eh? So do tell, just why were they dressing up like dandies? Wymond! Hey, Wymond! That Athal almighty bugger me with a bleeding spear. Dead in prison, and they're walking the streets of Ul'dah. No need for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's true. He's not a zombie. I checked. You do seem to be hale and healthy, which, begs the question, how in the seven hells did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Eorzea's champion has returned, and that he, and by that I mean I, shall bring this thieving duelist to justice. Heard about that, did you? Might be harder than you think. Even I've got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable! I refuse to believe that the ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Wymond is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Well, I make no promises, mind you, but there was some talk of a fair maiden what said her most. This knave assaulted a young woman as well? The audacity! I should fly to her side at... Why, if it isn't the lady from the Sagoli? A serendipitous encounter indeed, unless you too seek the belligerent duelist. Capital! It will be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu, we must away! Damn it, Hilda. I told you, I ain't told you the lass's name yet. And you want to tell me her name so I can beat this competition, I guess? Well, you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weavers Guild most every day. Good luck with the inspecting, Inspector. Oh god, what have I gotten myself into? Nothing good, I'm assuming. Hey, Yellow Moon, I know you. I have been in and out of the Weavers Guild a little bit. My beloved pure heart was unlike any one you'd ever seen. Elegant, refined, the pure accessory for any cultured woman. You will bring it back to me, won't you? A priceless possession, callously ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of championing her cause? What in the world? I swear to you, near her and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall scour all creation, from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for your pure heart. What he said. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now then, Miss Moon, what? Hold on, did it just fucking cutscene me? Did it just fucking cutscene me? What, am I not the main character anymore? I'm not good enough to have this conversation? Oh my god. Holy fuck. I can't believe it just did that. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft? Thefts, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was the recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left home the other day. After I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took on a match at the Colosseum, I realized it was gone. So the time and location of the theft are unknown. Essential details, without which we cannot solve the case. But there is one logical course of action. Miss Moon, to coax the hidden clues from your memories, we must reenact that faithful day's excursion to Sunsilk Tapestries. Alright, I guess we're going to... Okay. Okay, so I guess we're going back down here so we can go to the Adventurers Guild one. Jesus Christ. I can't believe the game just fucking did that to me. How dare it let me talk to somebody in a cutscene that's not even fucking visible. It really just did sideline me for somebody else. Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist. I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as a most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Colosseum and see what you remember. What are you investigating over here, guy? This is a box of stuff. Oh. You were trying to move that box of stuff and fucking Nash who was sitting on it. Okay. Oh my god. I'm not going into the Thaumaturge's Guild. This isn't like early game. Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse, in shock, not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 6 score ponzas, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious. 120 ponzas! Miss Moon, you are a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. It was so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion. There sure are a lot of giant crates in Ul'dah. At the Weaver's Guild, at Sunset Tapestries, and here too. Huh. These crates are everywhere. I wonder what's inside. But I don't see how we can open... Ah, of course. I still have plenty of explosives. Here, why don't you try? It'll be fun. This seems like a bad idea. Fuck it. What are they gonna do, arrest me? Oh. Oh, gods, have mercy. What? At the heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator professes his feelings, only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and a man. Resenting her prowess, whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart. Inspector, we found the pure heart. These strange men sneaking around town and the wooden crates had it. It's not what you think. We're not thieves. We're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm, and should she misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it for safekeeping. Nothing untoward. Cute deviants were behind all the thefts. All this time you've been stalking me. What nerve? Ah, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Goddess devotees. Ah, but of course, that I had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. I was elucidating but a moment ago, those fiends are obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts as... Those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you could have deduced that those buffoons and boxers were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildebrand, gentleman investigator and agent of enquiry, I presume. You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist's victims? I'll introduce you, with pleasure. You would be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good. The name of the man is... Huh? Where in the bloody hells do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. I'm gonna need to pick up the pieces again, aren't I? Hi, Ellie. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friends, you intend to help him. The man you want is to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. I don't think he'll find that out, unless it's on accident. Oh, Golden Bazaar. Camp Drybone. Nope, that's not it. That's it. I am Humphrey, and you are. At last I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I'm told you are a victim of the marauding duelist. Me? A victim? How amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Carton. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us. Stuck in the middle with Master Lou we were. Coy, he was a dab hand with the old magic, he was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can... That man is no warrior of light. Tell them, Eleazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar. Scoundrel. I trusted that bastard with me father's blade. Bid him take it to a smithy for restoration. Even gave him gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, sniveling and begging for forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding Orson. Look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from all the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. All right. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the gil to pay the church, and I have no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have. Unless you help me find the sword. That's what you'll do, right? Help people? Have you no shame? First, you claim a legacy not your own. Then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree. As much as Humphrey is a piece of shit, you know, we gotta help the man get his sword back somehow. That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Eleazar of priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Eleazar's sword? Wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Okay. Antique swords? Oh, I haven't the foggiest idea about that. That traveling merchant Jajonpa is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Look at that cute little mustache. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword. At least not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, anywhere as I determine to be of dubious origins, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Eleazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his art at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there's a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. You should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search the spring first before declaring all to be lost. Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not gonna disagree with that. Seems a little unnecessary, although I guess if it does bring him peace. Although if he knows it's a fake, he's not gonna be happy with us. This just seems like a bit unnecessary. Maybe we should actually put our more time and effort into finding the actual sword. It occurs to me that I am not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. All right. Ah, this comforting scent, as though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. Okay, this is getting a little strange, guy. God, the pain multiplied is manifold. Gently now, gently. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. Yes, at last. My muscles slacken and soften. The warmth spreads, and the pain becomes pleasure. Right there. Yes. Keep doing that. It's just like that. Just like, yes. Now once more with feeling. Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good woman. Okay. You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? Bottle, worthless bottle. I use this rock and a relevant potsherd. Not the sign. No sign of the sword Jojonpa mentioned, I see. Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did something cause you to... Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of... I'm not going to make a fake sneeze sound. Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Ul'dah and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic from Elazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon of all of Elazar's woes will be no more. How do we know that this guy is not just lying? Maybe he just wants to keep the sword. Like, we haven't really investigated him. Like, maybe he's behind it. I doubt it, but it's possible. Not in that building. It must be in this one. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. God's bless ye, sir.
I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without a thought of return. Altruism is a rare trait these days. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I've brought your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nash. Oh my god. He's like, yeah, new hair, let's go. Not even caring about the sword so much as it is the fucking hair, honestly. If you would just bring me that case. Yes, very much so. Keck is definitely the word I'd use to describe this entire fucking chain of events. The way he looked at that fucking bottle of tonic. Like, hey, alright. What? The fuck? Inspector? Inspector Hildebrand? There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? I just wanted to do a couple, you know, because I wanted to stream tonight, but Christmas Eve, I didn't have a ton of time. This was a fucking great diversion. I may have to, if I ever get some more time, he's fucking back there, like, just slapping that tonic on, like, holy shit. My man really wants his fucking hair back, holy fuck. Oh, God, oh, man. If I ever get more time to stream and I have to dedicate like an extra time slot every week just to go through this quest chain. The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? Oh my... No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. What? A challenge? For me? Oh, at last the curtain rises. Very well. If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible. So bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He is exceptionally something. Oh, Inspector Hildebrand, you look amazing. Oh my god, he got his hair back. I can't believe that tonic actually fucking works. Hildebrand. I don't know if that was supposed to be like a shadow or if that's just the way that guy fucking looks. What the fuck was that? This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue, blue skies and the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Oh my god, we're getting a title card? Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You, what the f... Oh my god, it's fucking amazing. Holy fuck. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of... No, it's gone. Never mind. Okay. Well, that felt like a good spot to leave that for now. As much as... we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, and as I said at the beginning, it's going to be short because it's Christmas Eve. And I want to go celebrate a little bit. You know, celebrate. You know. But we'll be back. Either this week, I'll find some extra time. The schedule on Discord really hasn't been... isn't really final, because I don't know what the rest of the week is going to look like. I'll be back definitely next week for more of, well, if I can find the time, which I should be able to, because I am guaranteed off Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Granted, Pathfinder Friday and all that shit. I'll try, hopefully, fingers crossed, I want to try maybe 2 Final Fantasy XIV streams next week. One on Thursday for just normal Stormblood shit, and one for this. I'll do them in, like, for this, I'll do them in, like, 2-hour chunks so we don't, like, fly through all of the content. Because, goddamn, I want to take my fucking time. But, regardless. Thanks, everybody, so much for watching, if you still are. I'll be back, Thursday. I think we're playing Pathfinder this week on Thursday. So, look forward to that. As I said, I will be back next week with more of this. Probably twice. But, regardless... I'm not even going to bother with a spiel. I just hope everybody has a good Christmas and a good night. So, see you next time.